Let's look at modern forms of persecution in Uganda today. Persecution is still in existence, much as it is at the slow pace. But people are being tortured in different forms. For example, let's look at some of these points. Some Christians have been denied to preach the gospel in some places. If I would give an example, it is very hard for them locally to go to Hoima diocese, the Catholic, and you start preaching there. Of course, they will chase you like a thief chicken for disrupting their Christians. So when you look at such kind of things, it is persecuting a person. Not only that, many Christians today, they have tried to carry out missionary journeys of preaching face to face, person to person, or door to door. You find that whenever you go there for preaching, you are being denied. Don't come here. Or they will not pay attention to you. Or instead, they will enter inside and lock themselves from their house because they don't want to hear anything pertaining your preaching. That is persecuting. Not only that, some believers are being sacked from their jobs for failure to accept the bribes. You find that you have been given a job, but because your boss is in need of money and wants you to sign, and you are refusing to sign, it will mean that he's going to allege information about you. This person is like this and this. He is fond of doing this and this. As a way of torturing that person, so you find that at the end of the day, this individual will lose the job because of the boss. The boss's aim is to have the money, and for you as a Christian, you don't want to give a false signature towards something which you are even observing that this person is cheating the company. Not only that, some Christians have been denied travel documents. They remove the visa out of you. They don't want you to go. So the other alternative is to ensure that they maintain you within that given place. Let's take away his document. Let us remove the visa or the passport so as to block that person from moving. Another persecution is in form of denying a job. After realizing that you belong to a certain religion, these people are not going to give you a job. For example, of recent, I saw an advert from St. John Bosco Seminary. They were advertising for some posts, but with the restriction, the person must be a staunch Catholic. Why are they putting that kind of a staunch Catholic? Or he must be a Christian Catholic. We don't want any other person from different religion. Not only that, it is very hard for such kind of people to employ someone from a different religion to come and handle subjects like CRA. You find that the CRA will only be taught by one of the priests, not any other person. More to that, some Christians have been stopped from discussing about the political issues in some places. For example, of recent, it was last year, whereby Museveni could block some people from campaigning to different areas after knowing that he has already laid the foundation from that given place and he doesn't want people to disrupt. What can I do? Let me put a block. Call all the officers in police. Please don't allow him. And even if you allow him to go there, ensure that you cause a chaos so that you shouldn't address anything. So you find that this is a kind of torturing someone. Why are you denying people? Why are you stopping people from discussing some of the issues? Or the political issues, it should be economical issues, depending. It is people's right. People have got the right to do whatever which they feel like doing. Another form of persecution in Uganda, some believers or people have been denied permit to organize the seminars and crusades. And indeed, let's follow the previous pandemic period. All this one serves as a persecution. People were stopped. Not even going to the church. Most of the churches, they had to put their policemen. Don't allow people to come here. And even when they open, they could ensure that they count the number of people to enter the church. Why are you torturing people from not entering into the church to pray to God? Why are you stopping people from organizing the seminars and the crusade, yet they are one of promoting morals among the people? You can't do in this world without religion. Religion is all about taming people's morals. The religion is about trying to promote something which aims at ensuring people are at peace. Not only that, we also look at the campaigning of some church leaders as false prophets. This one is too much. If today you happen to pick a Bible and start preaching, people will say, look at her. She's looking for money. People will say, that one is a false preacher. I remember I sitting here, there is an Indian man who started preaching. People are like, is the world coming to an end? Is this man looking for money? Is he really a preacher? Or his aim is to do something else, not to preach? Then why do you start campaigning someone as a false preacher? Fine. He may be a false preacher, but has he stopped you from doing what you are supposed to do? Why can't you give the chance to that person instead of halting or blocking the person from spreading the gospel? This one serves as a form of persecuting people today. More to that, we also look at some people have been deported out of Islamic countries back to Uganda. Most especially those who are in Dubai, because I've seen this example with girls. Most especially women who have gone to work there as maids. Then after these people realizing that you are Christian and you are fond of praying all the time, they say we no longer want this person is disrupting us, this person is making a lot of noise, this person is not performing her duty. We're no longer interested in this person. And such kind of people have been deported back to Uganda. Not only that, some have been forced to do something else because they want you to change and do what their religion requires you to also adopt. In some schools in Uganda today, we have seen that the born-again students are being tortured, and some have been expelled because they have organized the worshipping and praising of God, most especially the lunch hour, that they are trying to cause a lot of chaos, they are making a lot of noise, forgetting that these people are trying to communicate to their creator. And you find that a certain school, because it is under a certain religion, it has to stop such kind of people we no longer want. You must dance according to the tune. It's like going to SDA, Katikam, and you start praising on Sundays. You find that no, for them what they observe is only on Sabbath, whereby every student, if you are a non-believer, enter and sleep. That is the torture. Why are you making these people to sleep yet they are not interested in sleeping? Then some parents have denied their children some basic requirements because of changing religion. There is a parent whom I know, he refused the son from being born. From joining the born again religion. And he deliberately refused to give him the school fees. The boy said, it's okay. I have to protect my face. I will go on. Let me see whether I will not survive because you have denied me school fees. A chance to be at school. The boy had to go ahead with the work of preaching and stopped the education. I'm telling you today, the boy is well off. A thing which you cannot believe. Much as the father tortured him, but he said, no, I should not stop because of his money. Let me go ahead with the call what God has called me for. Even if I would have studied or I become someone important, still the religion was going to call for me to remain faithful on it. We also see that some believers today have rebuked and harassed some people preaching in a public by caning them. Most especially in the streets of Kampala, sometimes you see some preachers are being tortured. Someone, they keep on pushing you, they remove the Bible out of you, you are making chaos, you are making a lot of noise. We don't want. Can you leave this place? That is persecuting an individual. Then some have been forced to work against their faith. For example, at Makerere, sometimes you find students writing exams on the Sabbath day, that is a Saturday, and frankly they will tell you, you knew coming to Makerere, we are multi-purpose. You would have gone to Bugema Adventist, whereby those laws are respected. For us, we don't have respect for your religion. If the exam is there on Saturday, you must sit for it. Failure to sit for this exam, get ready for retake. That is persecution. Why are you forcing someone to do something out of his face? And you are even informed that these people honors and they normally respect the Sabbath day, the day which God rested. We also have physical torture. This kind of physical torture, that's where people normally are being beaten up. People are being taken to prison when they are innocent. Why are you putting these people into prison? Why are you caning people? Of recent, I remember in Hoima, there was a pastor who could cane people using chiboko. I don't know what exactly happened on these Christians, but they were given a serious chiboko for refusing to do something which the pastor wanted them to have done. Then some people have been tortured by giving them transfer to the rural areas. You have been in town, but because of a certain face which is not contradicting with your boss, this boss will ensure that the person has been transferred to the rural place or to the up country because we don't want you. And you have already cited out that you are going to cause some problems to either our organization or to that given company. Through banning of the Christian literatures like the magazines have been banned as a way of stopping. We have the Giovanna Witness. Some people after receiving, they put these papers into fire. And you wonder, why do you ban such kind of thing? Yet they are even talking about God. Even the scriptures quoted are from the Bible. Then putting a ban on the Christian films. We no longer want students to watch these films. I don't want my family members to watch about the so-called Jesus because I'm a traditionalist. So you find that that is a kind of torturing someone. Why are you putting an order to someone, yet you know that it is a person's right to watch such kind of films for free. We also have gender discrimination. For example, among Catholics, they cannot ordain a woman to become a priest. This opportunity is always given to men to be ordained as deacon, as priests, as bishops, as brothers, like that, to lead or to preside over the worship. Thank you.